Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So for today's episode, we got this cool, amazing product right here in my hand. If you guys can see, it's by the brand called Strock. And basically what this is a wireless earbuds that you can use to listen to music at home, in office, or at the gym, or if you guys are working out, you guys can use this as well. First thing first, let me actually open up and show you guys what the product looks like and what comes out the package first. So when you guys first open the product itself, this is basically where it's get inside. So let's get the actual case itself right here. And then they provide you a user manual right here that has all the instruction guide and all the different functionality to explain what's on the actual product itself. So inside the package, you can see that they provide you the extra earbuds right here or the extra ear tips if you don't like the one that they provide you. And for these, they actually provide you the ear tips and also like the certain part in the earbuds that is a two-part component, which I'll show you guys what I mean. They provide you a micro USB to USB cable, if you guys can see right there. And then the final product itself is right here, if you guys can see. So what I meant by the two separate components that I said earlier is right here, if you guys take a look. So the first component is right here, which is the ear tips itself. And then there's the ear ring or whatever you guys want to call this part right here. So that's two parts. So they have enough for you guys to change those two parts if the one that they provide you on the product itself doesn't fit or whatever. But if you guys can see, this is basically what the product looks like. Here is the actual earbuds or ear tips itself. Alright, so as you can see right there, so there's a play and pause button, there's a volume up and volume down button. And if you guys take a look right here, this is where you guys would plug in the micro USB cable to charge up the product. And then right here is like the indicator light to let you guys know when it's charging or not, which I'll show you guys in a second. And then the last thing right here, we have the part where you guys can actually tighten it or loosen it. So you can adjust this how you guys want to. And that's basically everything that's on the product itself. So if you guys take a look at the product itself, you guys might think that maybe you guys have to press like a button to turn off and on the product. Like if you guys press the play and pause button to turn it on, or there's an on switch somewhere, but this one does not have that. So basically how this works is that when you guys want to turn it off or turn it on, all you have to do is unplug this part, the magnetic part, and they'll actually turn on. So if you guys take a look right here on this indicator light right here, once I unplug it, you guys can see the indicator light turns on, so that's how you guys know the product is on. Alright, so as you can see the blue indicator light is on, but once I put it back together, it turns off. So I think that's actually a really cool option, a cool function on the product itself, because I don't see a lot of products that have that option. So the way how you guys know which side is which is by looking at the actual earbuds or ear tips right here, and actually it will show you guys right or left. So right around there, R2 right there, and R right there. So all you guys have to do is unplug it and then put it into your ear and then start pairing onto your device and start playing music and whatnot. So when you guys put it on, this is basically what it looks like. Definitely has that noise reduction and noise isolation the moment you guys put it on. It cancels out a lot of noise that I don't hear outside that's going on right now. So if there's cars driving by or whatever, I don't hear any of it. So it actually works really well. But first thing first, let me actually pair it up and see how it sounds like and whatnot first. Alright, so we have it all connected now. I'm going to play a song and see how well the audio performs. So in terms of the audio and the bass, it's actually pretty good so far. I actually like it a lot. Definitely has a good balance for both. But I'm gonna turn on a song with lyrics and see how well the vocals and everything sounds on it first. Okay, so I have to say that the audio is actually really good, balanced out really well the bass. In terms of the vocal, I have to say that's actually really good as well. I feel like it's strong for the bass, but it's not as strong as where I want it to be. But definitely that the audio and the bass is a good balance. I just feel like the bass could be a little bit better if I had to compare it to other headphones that I've tested in the past. But definitely getting the money's worth when you guys pay for this product. But now let's actually show you guys the touch control and see how well it works. So all you guys have to do is press and play the pause button to play and pause it. And if you guys want to bring up the volume or bring it down, just click the plus and minus. So if you guys want to go to the next song or go back to the previous song, just press and hold down the button for the plus and minus. And if you guys want to turn it off manually for the product itself, just have to press the button for 5 seconds or so and it'll turn off. And then if you guys want to activate Siri, you just have to press and play the play button twice. And then see it activate the Siri. I really like how you guys can do everything basically on here. So activating Siri, turning off the volume, turning down the volume, press and play, skipping and going back to the previous song. So you guys can do all of that on here, which is pretty nice. So in terms of the water resistant or waterproof on the product itself, it is water resistant and sweat proof, but it's not fully waterproof. So I wouldn't recommend you guys like submerge this product into water or go for a swim and whatnot. You definitely do have the built-in mic on this product, so if you guys want to make calls on here, you guys can. In terms of the Bluetooth technology, it is Bluetooth 5.0, so it has the latest Bluetooth technology, so you guys can use this longer distance and a better pairing connection and whatnot. In terms of the comfort of the product though, I have to say that it is comfortable, but I wouldn't say it's the most comfortable headphone out there, but it wouldn't be like annoying or whatever. It's not like the AirPods Pro where it starts hurting your ear. This one is actually pretty comfortable where you guys can actually wear it for a long time. And then probably the last and final thing you guys want to know about is the battery life. How long does the battery life last on the product itself? So according to what they say, it says this lasts up to 9 hours, but I want to say you guys probably get anywhere from 7 to 9 hours to be safe, depending on how loud you guys are listening to the music itself. If you guys have it at really loud volume or medium or low. But I really like the option of the noise isolation and noise cancellation on the product itself, because I can't hear anything that's going on right now. Like it cancels out the noise like completely, which is really nice. So it's like perfect for people who are working in an office setting where it's like really loud, or if you guys are flying on a plane, then it's actually really nice in those scenarios. So before I answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not, let me actually go do a quick test of the product to show you guys how to charge the product and how to know when it's charging, and then come back and talk more about the product itself. Alright, so here we have the product. We're going to do a quick test to see what actually works and how well it works when you guys charge it, and how to tell when it's charging. So I'm going to plug it in first. Alright, so if you guys can see, we have it all plugged in. There's a red indicator light to show you guys when it's charging. I believe when it's fully charged, the light should either turn green or the light should turn off. And that's how you guys know when it's fully charged. But you guys can see that the product actually does work and actually does charge. Hey, welcome back guys. So now that you guys saw the test of the product, you can see that actually charges really well, really easy to know when you guys charging and whatnot. It has the indicator light so you guys know when it's charging or not. Now that we did the unboxing and testing of the product itself, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for me, honestly, I have to say that this is actually worth it if you guys need one or want one of these. Definitely a really cool product where you can control like all the different functionalities like playing, pausing, skipping the music and all that on here that a lot of other like headphones does not have. Definitely get that high quality sound and audio and bass, but like I said, the bass is not where I want it to be, but it's still really good compared to other headphones that I've tested so far. But then obviously for those guys who don't want one or don't need one or have no use for one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else they actually do need. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this little unboxing, testing, and feedback about this product itself. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, then make sure to click on that bell notification in the bottom to be notified of new videos that will be coming up in the future. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace. And then for today's G Squad fan shout out day we have